Hey everyone, welcome to Patty Cake Kids. I'm going to unbox the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Rotocast Sewer Lair Edition and Ninja Turtle Villain Pack. I got these in the mail recently and I am going to show you guys what you would get if you ordered them yourself and how they look. Alright, first we'll start with the Sewer Lair Pack. Right on top. They actually came in packaged very nicely. Let's see. There we go. Alright, so there is a lot of detail on these boxes that I liked a lot. A lot of these cartoons on the sides of them, or animation drawings, almost look like they would look on the old comic books. There's quite a bit of detail as well, which I really like. There's Raphael, some stickers on the sides of the sewer pipe, something hiding in the pipe, and all these are like a 3D wrap that wraps around the entire box to try to make a whole image, so you can see that this is like around the corner. You got a foot soldier climbing up, some more of those details, really cool. And then if you were to go on top, street level, you'd see Mikey coming out of this pipe here, which I'll spin it around so we can look at it the right way. There he is with his nunchucks and all. Looks like there's a bunch of ooze all over the street. Then if you go down and see the opening into the sewer, you got Leonardo starting to defend the turtle lair from the Foot Clan coming in. Maybe Shredder telling him that he's coming to get him or something, with Donatello looking up his periscope, his fire hydrant periscope, to see what's going on street level, and Splinter just leaving everything up to them. So very cool, very detailed box. Now we'll go ahead and open up. Everything's packed in nice and tight. There's 6 figures in all in each of these boxes. Now there is one thing that I didn't like about these sets, and that's the fact that every single one of these figures has the same exact packaging. The only difference is the name on the box. So the background behind the character and the background on the package is the exact same on all of them. But the only difference on the villain pack is, instead of showing you the Turtles, Shredder, and Splinter, you also have the villains that come in the other box. But basically it just gives you a brief rundown on the history of how they changed from little baby turtles, got into the ooze that Shredder poured down the drain, turned into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Shredder. And these were all, I guess, cast from the original 1988 figures. This is a Playmate toy that redid these. So here's the other 3 in the box. The cool part is they look identical to the original figures that came out in '88, even with the different colored turtle skins. Some are a little bit lighter of a green, some are a little bit darker of a green, but they come with all the attached weapons where you have to kind of snap them off, just like in the old school packages. I just wish they would have came with the original actual packaging that they came with back in the day. But either way, still a cool trip down memory lane. Got all the details on the belt, details on the feet. I'm not going to actually take these out of the packages. I'm going to leave them how they are for now. Maybe one day when I feel a little bit more brave to unbox them, or when my son gets a little older to where he can play with them without destroying them. But you got Shredder, his ripped chest. It's got the cloth pieces, all his weapons. Leonardo, the L, they all got those teeth showing, just like on the packaging. Donatello, I think he was the darkest color turtle out of them all, darkest shade of green. Splinter, I never liked this cloth look on Splinter. I always thought it looked kind of cheesy. He's got his bow and arrow. The one thing I wish that they would have included in this, made it a 7-pack instead of a 6, is add April O'Neil, because I kind of feel like she belongs with the group here. All right, now that we got these out of the way, let's go ahead and open up the villain pack. There's 6 figures in this one as well. Let's see, there's the turtles again. So I'll go ahead and check this one out. Now this is more like a vehicle as opposed to a sewer lair. So it's basically a drill machine with a drill on it that they're trying to, I guess, get down into the sewer layer with. Everybody's hitching a ride along the sides or manning the turrets. So there's Rocksteady, Foot Soldier, a ton of detail again, even down to the gravel in the tracks here. Really cool. I almost wish this was a vehicle that they sold. Got the turrets, Baxter the Fly on top, right above Shredder's head. Bebop and Rocksteady, both man on each side of the handlebar there on the turret, Krang on the back. Again, it's a 3D wrap box to kind of make it feel like it's an actual 3-dimensional model here. There's Slash on the side. So let me open up the back of this one. Also packaged very nicely. I always thought the villains were pretty awesome looking compared to the turtles, just like all the other odd villains that they eventually came out with as the cartoon and the comics books progressed. They needed to come up with new ideas for characters. They even had some pretty cool hero characters as well, like Manta Ray and Wingnut and Screwloose, I believe, were the names. Here's Bebop. Here is Baxter Stockman, the Fly, with his insect feet and everything, his little fly swatter weapon. Here is Slash, the evil turtle, giant club with some spikes on it. Again, packaging is the exact same as the others. The only difference is it shows the villains instead of the heroes. But again, I believe this is the same packaging, not packaging, but cast that they used with the same 1988 original figures. So you're able to get it just like how you had it back then. There's Rocksteady. Both have their sewer lids. Krang, I always thought he was really cool. Robot legs. Oh, Mauser would have been pretty neat to add with Baxter the Fly. Maybe they'll come out with some more packs down the road if these were successful enough, sold enough. And last but not least, the Foot Clan. Let me go ahead and just get them all together now before we end the video. Right, here they are, all together. Very cool 2-set that I purchased. I think if you spent the money, you would be very satisfied with what you get. Couple of the drawbacks with just the packaging mainly, which is kind of not a huge deal. It would have been pretty cool though if they would have made it a little bit different for each character. But all in all, really awesome reprint or recast of the original 1988 figures that I remember as I was a kid. Just a very cool set that they released. All right. So if you don't mind, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and don't forget to click like. And I will keep on posting videos just like this.